Yo, what it do, YouTube? Welcome to Hip Hop World. It's your boy Papa Benji. We are back with another visual today. Y'all know these visuals get very critical. Without further ado, God is good and God bless you all with the most positivity and prosperity in your aura. I want to give a shout out to all the members and subscribers in the community. Y'all really goated. Make sure y'all take the time out to join the membership, man, and become part of the family. Grab some some popcorn, whatever y'all need to relax, and let's get it going, man. We are live on Twitch. Follow the link in the description below, man. Without further ado, let's get it going, man.
When you knew you hit something?
And panicked. I don't know. I should have.
This is Elizabeth Pizzoni.
She done murked somebody. Oh my lord, I forgot to read the title. Drunk driver realized she killed someone.
And she's just been caught driving away from the scene of a crash.
Her car skidding like that?
It was like an animal or deer.
Little does she know, this deer she's talking about was actually an innocent man.
Is Joe Bart's
live? It sounds like the accident actually occurred on the sidewalk. Do you remember jumping the curb for any particular reason?
Is that blood there?
Yeah. She was involved in a hit and run accident. Actually killed somebody, so.
She?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Well, obviously I've been standing here looking at my car, but I'm like, holy. And obviously I've hit someone.
Wow.
It was 11:30 a.m. on January 7th, 2024, when a professional horse trainer, Elizabeth Pizzoni, was enjoying a Sunday brunch with her friends at a local bar in Ocala, Florida. 6 hours and a few drinks later, Elizabeth and her two friends can be seen heading towards the bar's parking lot. As Elizabeth was the only one at the bar who ordered drinks, her friends offered her an Uber ride, but Elizabeth ignored them and decided to drive home herself. A decision that would change her
Yeah, R.I.P. This is insane.
life forever. She eventually reached the highway, and by that time, it was already completely dark. Just a few.
She got one of them little cars, man. You know, once you get one of them type of cars, you really saving on gas, bro. At any area possible.
Minutes into her drive, a deer suddenly jumped in front of her car.
Yeah, this
She
Mr.
panicked,
Insanity.
And at the last second, swerved to avoid the deer. But in doing so, she lost control and steered onto the sidewalk, crashing straight into a cyclist.
Oh my lord! No!
At around 6:35 p.m., the Ocala Police Department received a call about a man lying motionless on the sidewalk and urgently needing medical help.
I want any unit that might have some tape that we can start getting the scene.
Hey, did he witness it?
I think I'm gonna
County unit reference, can you advise a location in Ocala Park Estates for air?
The man was later identified as 61-year-old Louis Oziel.
Oh man, why everybody always hitting up, bro? Oh my lord. Rest in peace to the senior citizen, man. Rest in peace to the senior citizen, bro. Nobody deserves to go out like that. I don't care what age you is, bro. Nobody gets to clock out from a drunk driver, you know? That's so unfair in life. Not even gonna lie.
A beloved local resident who was peacefully enjoying a bike ride home, completely unaware that tragedy was about to strike.
I'm pretty sure.
Unfortunately, despite the medics arriving quickly, Lewis's injuries were fatal, and he was pronounced dead at the scene.
Yo, you wanna know what's crazy, bro? And I don't think I ever mentioned this in the video when somebody was hit by a car and lost their life. My uncle actually lost his life from being hit by a car. You know what I mean? And this shit definitely is sad. This shit's sad as fuck. So I definitely wanted to mention that I could relate to that type of pain as well, you know? And that's not a good thing to feel on a family member side, to lose somebody in that cause or that circumstance at all. You know what I'm saying? That shit is crazy. Like I wouldn't wish that on anybody, and I wouldn't wish that on any of my people, you know? So God bless you all, and y'all stay protected and just be aware of everything, you know?
Look at that, they were scooping. Yeah, because I have her going up on the sidewalk.
No doubt,
There's a
Emily.
bloody bottle cap up there.
You valid.
Is that blood there?
Yeah.
According to the witness who first called 911, the perpetrator was driving a red Mini Cooper when they struck Lewis. Sparks flew as the vehicle sped away from the scene without any attempt to stop. They
Yo, did she have any rims on the tire? Like,
immediately jumped into their patrol cars, notified all available units, and began searching for the suspect, even requesting
Much
air
love.
support.
crazy.
Have them mark off the scene. Nobody moves around. And if we can have Air One coming up to Ocala Park Estates, we track the vehicle. It's going to be up here someplace. And if they could assist with finding it. The car's up here someplace.
I'm shutting down everything.
Too drunk. Zyra.
LT, I'm gonna block it off at 27. I'm gonna shut it down at 27. Nobody westbound.
Where the vehicle is on Northwest 61st Lane, Northwest 48th Avenue.
Traffic was quickly shut down, and locating the hit-and-run driver didn't take long. The red Mini Cooper clearly stood out due to the broken window, damaged headlights.
Oh my lord, bro. She cracked the fucking hood of the car. Oh my lord, bro. That's so tragic.
And sparks flying from the car. The officers proceeded with caution as they were about to confront the driver who had supposedly just taken an innocent man's life, unaware of how heartless the driver would turn out to be.
And she's heartless. Unfortunate, isn't
No,
it?
it is fine. I understand. I've never had an accident. I've had somebody hit me one time. I'm 44 years old.
One of these vehicles are out with
I'm
the
44
Mini
years
Cooper.
old. I'm totally out of my mind because I've never had an accident.
This is your car. You're the
We're
only
getting
person in
switched
it.
back to our channel.
Okay.
Yes, absolutely.
Police identified the reckless driver as 44-year-old Elizabeth Pizzonia. She appeared nervous, fidgety, and incredibly confused. Elizabeth didn't know it yet, but her night was about to get much worse.
I just want you to walk me through, like, how the accident happened, stuff like that, and then, so we're just going to do a step-by-step where you're at when the initial impact occurred,
Okay.
and then we're just going to go from there, okay? So
Okay.
I'm just going to try to take notes because we got a little bit of ways from there to here. And I just don't want to lose anything.
And I get it. And my panic was how I got
You're
here.
okay.
So I totally get that.
Where were you at?
Motherfucker, I wouldn't even be. Yo, you telling you're okay. You're okay. Bro, you just caught a body, bro. Like, you just caught a body.
When the accident occurred?
So I was leaving downtown.
That's what I'm saying. You can't act like you ain't see the man.
I
On a
turned
bike,
on 27. I
took
don't
my
know what
alcohol
this
there.
side road
When you
is.
say district, you're talking about the district bar?
Yeah,
Tell me a fun
where
fact,
Mellow
BLM.
Mushroom
Okay,
is and all that
okay.
downtown.
Yep.
Oh my god, a fucking deer jumped. That's what it felt like to me. It's like a deer jumped into my fucking car.
Yo. Her wording for the situation isn't like the right wording. Saying that this man was like a deer is insane to say.
And I
By the way.
panicked. I was like, holy shit, it was like an animal or deer. But I was like, no, Liz, it's not a deer. So as I'm rationalizing this, I'm like on autopilot turn, right? To come. I'm like, no, like something's wrong.
Definitely contradicting.
I called my brother, totally should have stopped right then, like hit the brakes, but there were cars, there was all kinds of shit. So I was like, stop.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh. You talking about who keep driving after hitting somebody like that, bruh? Shit, bruh. Shit. Nah, let me stop. That's why you gotta definitely be careful with how you're driving, and you gotta definitely pay attention to certain shit, bro. Cause you don't wanna be the one that gotta flee from a situation like this, bro. This is not cool, bro. Not for nobody at all. Like, I don't even know how I will react to the situation, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
This is not exactly how my Sunday is supposed to go.
I got you.
Anyway, here I am. I totally
The vehicle is on.
I don't know
I'm out of here.
what other word there
I'm
is.
sorry.
Did you hear anything after the incident
No,
or during the incident?
besides my
That was oh my lord, that was the bike that was sparking under the car. Oh my lord. Oh my goodness. I thought her tires blew out. I totally forgot it was the bike. Oh my lord.
You turn right.
Shakira wouldn't even be able to handle this.
Liz, what the? No.
Okay.
That's it.
Man, I know I probably missed that comment, bro. Man, good detective work as well, bro. You always be on it.
Scraping anything like that while you're driving?
No. Oh, well, yeah, I heard scraping. I was like, holy shit! Like that. I thought an animal, like the dog, a deer. Like holy shit.
What?
The way Elizabeth
What? You keep calling that human an animal, bro? That shit
tells
is
her
not.
story is almost theatrical. She uses exaggerated gestures, her words are overly emotional,
Drunk
and
as
she
hell.
adds unnecessary details. This kind of behavior is common in someone trying to gain sympathy, and it might even be her way of trying to justify what she did. Elizabeth claimed she panicked when something suddenly struck her car, yet instead of stopping or calling 911, she just kept driving and dialed her brother. It was
So you call your brother instead of 911. All right, first wrong move to do.
only after he urged
Yo,
her to
that's
pull
crazy.
over that she was finally stopped to wait for police.
That's fucking crazy that bike is under that car, bro. How far did you get with that bike under the car like that, bro? She definitely doesn't make any sense, bro.
But instead of taking responsibility
When
for the
something is on your
crash,
car. Exactly.
Elizabeth will try to trick and manipulate the
even still drive,
officers,
not catch on
worrying
fire.
solely about herself, not the man whose life had just been lost.
I was just sitting there. Kat and Tony.
You said seeing the bike in front of her? Where?
Accident occurred in front of the.
Oh, you can see the bike. You can. You definitely
Alright,
can.
So we left district, and then the accident
Yeah,
occurred
you can see the bike. You can see the handle. That's a fact. You can see the bike handle.
in front of the Rural King, right after the 7-Eleven.
7-Eleven, right.
Do you
Bro,
remember
you
about
got
how
good.
fast
You got good eyesight, bro. I really can't see shit from afar, bro. And I got glasses and I still can't see shit from
you're
afar.
going right there?
That shit crazy.
Well,
You got good ass
grandma,
eyesight.
so 40. I don't ever drive fast. Like I don't have speeding tickets. Like
I got
Copper was cooking like a motherfucker.
40. I don't know whatever that is. 40 or 35, 45 maybe.
Somewhere
Whatever's
between
right
35
there.
and 45.
Yeah, I don't
Okay.
ever speed.
Several things stand out
Oh
in
my
Elizabeth's
lord.
story.
You never do anything wrong, right?
Firstly, she claims that she has no bill from the bar, but the alcohol smell coming from her car makes the officers doubt her statement. Secondly, her claim that she's a slow driver is disproven by the CCTV footage, which shows her going at least 50 miles per hour.
Crazy.
But ultimately, even from a hit at 30 miles per hour, a pedestrian has a very high chance of being killed, especially if they're an elderly man with a pre-existing heart condition.
Oh my lord.
What
Oh my
Elizabeth
lord.
didn't realize yet
Oh my lord.
is that police back at the crime scene were already piecing together what happened, and what they discovered on the scene would disprove every excuse she has.
Yeah, so right here, she goes up on the curve right here. Yeah, right about there. She jumps the curve right there. She goes. Where's glass? Or that's something plastic. That looks like a kickstand. Yeah, that's it. Cool. I say we're right on top of the point. Yeah, I think point of impact's gonna be somewhere right in here.
What police discovered at the crash site clearly contradicts Elizabeth's previous statements. The crash did not occur on the highway. Elizabeth jumped a curb, hit Lewis, and continued driving on the sidewalk for nearly 10 yards.
She's so fucking heartless, bro. She's so heartless. Oh my lord, bro. Jordan, welcome. Hope you had a good job
The
at work.
officers decided it was time to break the devastating
That's
news
insane.
to Elizabeth. But
No, she didn't drag the old man. He already bounced off the windshield and landed somewhere on the floor. She literally flipped him off and the bike flew under the car.
not before asking one simple yet damning question.
It sounds like the accident actually
Way
occurred
too
on
chill,
the sidewalk.
facts.
Do you remember jumping the curb for any particular reason?
No.
Is there something that jumped out in front of you you tried to avoid, or
Getting
something
all the
along
facts.
those lines? You don't
Facts,
remember
probably
jumping the
getting
curb?
all the facts first.
No, I don't remember jumping a curb. And obviously, I've hit someone. Stop, Liz. Okay, think now. Liz has to think.
Finally, reality hit Elizabeth.
Motherfucker, you knew you hit. Stop lying. Stop fucking lying. So who bike is this?
She had taken the life of an innocent man and driven off without a second thought. Unlike her initial claim of possibly hitting a deer on the highway, Elizabeth insists she didn't swerve or jump the curb. However, skid marks found at the scene disprove her statement and confirm that a crash did in fact occur on the sidewalk.
Yeah. You better off just keeping it a buck, bro, because you done did everything and lying. You're lying about it as well.
Likely as a result of her attempting to avoid
Poor
the deer.
old dude, facts.
But the tragic part was that an innocent 61-year-old Louis Ozio was riding his bicycle on that very same sidewalk.
Insane.
As he was screaming in agony, all he could see was his attacker speeding away and refusing to look back.
That's how it always happened.
Elizabeth's attempts to
She laughing and shit. Girl, you look like a fucking Simpson.
portray herself as a careful and empathetic driver turned out to be completely futile. After learning that a man and not a deer was hit by her car, not once did Elizabeth ask about the innocent man's well-being.
Oh my lord. Huh? Oh my lord, bro. How could you be so heartless? How could you be so heartless though? That shit is so sad, bro. Ain't even ask about the man, bruh. What is he doing riding a bike at night? He trying to work on his cardio before he lay down, probably. You know when you get them blood rushing, you tend to lay down faster. I mean, I don't know. You know, late night stroll, who knows? That's just insane for you to just be struck by a car like that, though. From a drunk driver at that. You know what I mean? You should be able to go outside at night and ride your bike without being hurt. You getting a dead ass though. Like, come on now.
What has the world come to? Worse, Elizabeth will soon prove to be completely uncooperative and try to hide the real cause of the crash.
You, Elizabeth?
I am, yes, sir.
Okay, I'm Sergeant.
Yeah, you can't blame you kind of can't blame the old man though, cause what if it wasn't an old man? It could have been anybody. That could have been anybody trying to, probably somebody on their way home on the bike. You get what I'm saying? It could have been anybody. It could have been anybody though. You feel me? It's definitely 100% responsibility on her because you know better.
Smith Cal Police Department.
Definitely know better.
I need to ask you one question.
Absolutely.
Would you be willing to give a voluntary blood sample?
Fun.
Guilty as charged.
Obviously, this is a crash involving serious injuries. So.
She said, she forgot how to speak for herself.
It's a question.
I don't know how to answer that. Like drugs or
well,
I mean drugs, no
alcohol, or anything like that.
I mean, I was
that's what our concern
earlier, like, but at brunch, but that was at like 12 o'clock.
She trying to lie off. They know they can't get her with a urine test. Well, they can get her with a urine test. I don't know why they're asking for a blood test though. Like that, like you can just get a breath test on her and know that she got alcohol in her system. Like that's kind of weird though to get a. Like, I don't know.
Clock. I don't know how long. Like I don't know what the right answer. I don't know what the answer is. So no, I guess I don't know.
Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's a yes or no question.
No,
I'm asking you right now. If you voluntarily be able to do that. If you want to say no right now, that's fine.
While Elizabeth refused to cooperate with police, one of the officers made a visit to the bar to find out just how much Elizabeth had to drink.
Let's go!
Hello?
You can't lie forever!
I am trying to find
Definitely
out
a weird option
information about this lady here.
Yeah.
Because it's been too for DNC test, so blood test will be on point. Alright, bet.
Consuming alcohol.
We had
W.
one
Jordan.
shot from that was it. She didn't get anything else to drink for me.
Just one shot.
Just one shot.
We're all affected. It was attached.
So we know at least one shot.
I mean, she seemed a little on edge,
One little shot ain't gonna do that. She had to be bar hopping.
but nothing to like, nothing extreme, you know what I mean? Like, not to the point where, like, I can't serve you.
I mean, she was a little pushy whenever I was sitting here, so she looks like she sat because I sat them and they were kind of upset that they had to sit on the first floor, and she was kind of.
If something happened, she's the manager.
Oh, yeah.
One of them, yes. Oh, sorry. Nice to meet you.
No, she was involved in a hit and run accident. Actually killed somebody, so.
She?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Insane.
So it's pretty serious for her, so.
Oh my god.
But
Oh my goodness.
this show,
That's so heartbreaking.
It is. It's sad.
According to the staff, Elizabeth had at least one drink at the bar, and her behavior
Bullshit! One drink bullshit!
seemed erratic and suspicious. This piece of information may be the difference between Elizabeth walking free and sitting behind bars.
What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean?
Information may be the difference between Elizabeth walking free and sitting behind bars.
How is she gonna walk free and she literally has the damage of hitting somebody with a car? Like, the law is so shitty, bro. Like, bro, that's so sad. Justice for this old man, bro. Hell nah. Hell nah, bro. This look like a nice little strip to be on, though.
Back at the scene, Elizabeth was running out of excuses, and the police had no doubt that she was under the influence of alcohol at the time of the crash.
No doubt.
After some more pressure and a damning statement from the bar staff, Elizabeth would finally crack and tell the truth. But instead of
Definitely
just
could.
admitting she'd been drinking, she reveals something far worse.
When's the last time you had something to drink today?
Probably. So I could look at my phone. I met Kat at 11:30 or so at Katya, and I had 3 mimosas.
Three?
I mean, that was
That's what I'm asking.
3 mimosas? 3? Bro, see, when you go to restaurants or places, they should just offer you one drink. One drink. That's why motherfuckers be, that's why shit be happening. Y'all be exceeding y'all limit off just one drink. You could have just had a nice little 2 mimosas. You had 3 mimosas, went to a bar, drunk again, and you decided to get behind the wheel and drive. Very unaccountable alcoholic. Oh my lord.
I had 2 Diet Cokes with her.
Get them bottomless mimosas.
You had alcohol added to the Diet Coke. So
I put that.
alcohol diet.
Facts.
No. I understand that. I understand.
Are you taking any medication?
You said 3 is nothing? You get those bottomless mimosas, I put down 7? Wow.
I take, I have a Adderall prescription and I take birth control pills.
I mean, she definitely can hold her liquor because it's not like she falling over. It's just how she's talking. You know she drunk. You know what I mean?
I take it twice a day. I took it at probably 12 o'clock maybe. 12 o'clock. So it's right about the time you're having your mimosa. Does it say on the label? Alcohol may, or it does,
alcohol may intensify the effect.
Yep.
Mixing alcohol with Adderall can be extremely dangerous.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You said what?
Adderall is a stimulant drug,
no.
increasing alertness and focus. Taken with alcohol, Adderall masks the sedating effects of alcohol. In other words, Adderall made Elizabeth feel more sober than she actually was.
Right, big one.
Despite denying to have her blood sample taken and later refusing a mandatory breath test, Elizabeth agrees to partake in sobriety tests as a last-ditch effort to prove her innocence.
Damn, you had that Addy. You had them Addies, man.
Your head, remember?
Don't move your head. Don't move your head. Don't move your head.
Turn again. I'll turn in circles. I don't.
Continue just like I showed you, man.
Okay.
Left.
P Q Y X Y Z.
Close your eyes. Count backwards from
I
100.
don't think shit is in the alphabet.
99, 98, 97, 96, 95.
All right, you're being placed under red.
bro. I don't even know if I can count backwards from 99 and without being intoxicated or not, bro. They be really playing with motherfuckers' brain cells when they intoxicated, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. Walking in a straight line. Are you kidding me?
For driving on the influence of an alcoholic beverage or any substance set forth in Chapter 893.
Man, just blood tests her ass or breathalyze her ass, man. All that fucking movement shit be bullshit to me. I'm not even gonna lie. I don't like that
Under
shit,
Florida
bro.
law, you are required to submit to a love test to your breath that proves determines alcohol content. You submit to a breath test?
Okay. They be trying to force
all 5
it.
of the exercises, Elizabeth showed multiple indicators of being under the influence of alcohol. In fact, she was so
You know she's intoxicated by how she's talking. Like, y'all just be making somebody just do a dumb test. That's really a dumb test. Humiliation test. Let's just show how drunk you are.
intoxicated that she failed every single test. At 10:40 p.m., January 7th,
Blood test, breath
2024,
test,
Elizabeth was arrested and booked into the
Oh, it look hard days, isn't it?
Marion County Jail. She was charged
I'm
with
going to
DUI
jail.
manslaughter and leaving the scene of a crash.
Oh.
2 days later, on January 9th, her bail was set to $100,000, while her case is still ongoing. If she's found guilty,
go and appreciate the follow, brother.
She could face up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
15 years in prison and a fine up to $10,000.
Face up to 15 years in prison and a fine of up to $10,000.
All right, so when she get out of prison, is she gonna have to pay the fine? How the fuck is she gonna pay that in prison? They ain't gonna get that shit in 15 years, bro. That shit wild work. Nigga, how the fuck I'm gonna pay y'all $15,000 and I'm locked up? Y'all gonna have to get that shit in blood. I ain't even gonna lie, family. UI test like name all the state capitals in Europe. Name all the presidents. You don't know them all? You're intoxicated. Like, what the fuck, bro? What it do, Golden? Like, this shit be crazy, bro. Nigga, I don't even, bro. Sometimes I don't know everything, bro. I mean, I'm fucking cooked, bro. I'm fucking cooked, bro. Yeah, she's out of here.